What do you mean by policies, and how do these policies help data loss prevention specifically?
Yeah, so that's a good call out because I use the term policies really loosely. So when I'm referring to policies, I'm usually talking about security controls and in particular technical controls. Sometimes administrative controls like policies about password reuse or password expiration or appropriate use policies, things like that will play into the mix. But for the most part, looking at technical controls, especially in terms of DLP. So being a Microsoft shop is really nice for DLP or data loss prevention policies because they have a lot of pre-built templates in their threat management center where they know certain kinds of information that you are worried about leakage. So they have policies pre-built for PII. So it's going to be searching for personally identifiable information like social security numbers, driver's license numbers, credit card numbers, potentially birth dates. They have categories for HIPAA. They have categories for GDPR. So there's just a variety of pre-built templates where you can go into their management center, pick what kind of data you're particularly interested in monitoring, and it will set up all of those rules in the background. And the way that we set those up in particular, say for finance, we have some DLP notifications set up for credit card numbers and social security numbers. Now, in the normal course of events, there are legitimate reasons for our staff to send that kind of data and messages. So we set thresholds. So if there is a message that goes out of our system that contains more than 10 social security numbers, for example, or more than 10 credit card numbers, it will actually stop the delivery of that information and notify the sender and notify an administrator. So we get that kind of active prevention. If it's only a few numbers going out, then it will generate a warning for the sender saying, hey, you're sending this personally identifiable information. Are you sure you want to do that? But for those larger numbers, when it gets anything over 10, it stops the process and someone has to intervene to kind of approve that send.